Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Resource Cafe. I am thrilled today to be here with a longtime partner of our Thrive in the O5 work, but longtime resident of our Thrive in the O5 community, Monica. Would you mind introducing yourself and letting us know what neighborhood we're in, where we're at, why we're here, and yeah, that'd be great.
Well, my name is Monica Parker, and I've been a resident in Balboa Heights for about 36 years. And actually, the place where we're having the meeting tonight was an empty lot, and neighbors got together and did something that no other neighborhood had done, and got a neighborhood center built and a park donated. So that just shows what can be done when neighbors will work together and stand up and say what they want and get together and do it.
I love that. I forget that story. So we're here at the Marty Bergman Rec Center, and this has been a rec center from the efforts of the community who's lived here for years, right?
I believe the grand opening was 1999.
Okay.
And yeah.
That's amazing. So yeah, there has been so much community organizing and work done from this community, residents like yourself, for years. I know when we started our Thrive in the O5 initiative in about 2018, we came in and you all were already going strong with a few other community partners here in the area, kind of working with TPD. Can you tell me more about what that work was like?
Well, we also had Pima Youth Partnership for a while.
Okay.
And we did Families for Families, and there was some grants for certain neighborhoods, and ours was one of the ones selected. Then again, that was back in mid to late 90s. And anyways, and we were able to, but it's always been hard work to get people in the neighborhood together and to get them out and to do stuff.
Show up.
And that's the hardest part, is getting people to come and voice their opinions and say what they want to see in their neighborhood. And we got a lot of problems, and we have sometimes more than others, but
and yet you have been here every step of the way. I think every community meeting I come to, you're either leading or you're here providing stuff.
I try.
I know we've been doing community-based crime reduction, really dealing with some of the challenges around crime and safety, and yet I know we've had some successes too. In this community, this neighborhood, all around us there's kids playing. It's a really close-knit community, although I know folks are moving out and things change, but can you tell me a little bit about kind of some of the stuff that's happened that the community's come together around?
They've come together. We had a national night out that we did every year from the mid-90s until a couple of years ago. And it was like the first Tuesday in October, and we'd have Baile Folklorico. We had a group that practiced right here in the neighborhood for a few years. And we'd have mariachi, and the police would bring the screen and project a movie, and Gospel Rescue Mission donated food, and other neighbors and businesses, donated water and ice and all kinds of things. We had the Circus Academy come and perform. We had all kinds of cool stuff, and we would get a pretty good turnout for that. But that's one night in a year.
Yeah.
We have a lot of problems in this neighborhood that you see all over town. Homelessness is a big one. Substance abuse is a big one. Poverty is a big one. And so they're not just things specific to this neighborhood, but it certainly, certainly affects everybody.
It does, and I appreciate your work and how you're always here showing up. The Folklorico group you mentioned, I think you helped train and manage for a few
my daughter
years.
was a director.
Yes.
I'm really excited because we have some new blood.
Great.
We have a new president and vice president for the Neighborhood Association. They're
Great.
business owners right along Grant Road, so they're right in the thick of things. And Jane Baker did a great job. She was our president for many, many, many years. She's no longer in the neighborhood. And but anyway, and it's always good to get some new blood and some new ideas and everything.
Absolutely. So we know there might be a national night out again this year. I know I just saw a familiar face. I haven't seen him forever.
I know.
There's just so many people who care so much about the community, and you're one of them. So thank you so much for all your hard work and for taking the time to talk
Thank you
with
for
me.
everything you do.
And I know have this meeting that you've helped organize, so we'll update everyone on how that went and any news you need to hear.
I actually didn't help organize it, but I'm here.
But you're here. Well, you told me about it and invited me, so
Well,
that's
there
a
you
huge
go.
part of it. It's all about who we know and connecting each other to resources and what's happening. So I don't know if there's any kind of social media for the rec center. I know we're at Marty Bergman Rec Center, which is a Parks and Rec Center, and then check out our Thrive in the 05, ASU OCHER, all our social media pages for any upcoming events in the neighborhood. I know we had to take a hiatus for COVID, right? And we're barely getting back going, so hopefully we'll have more and more community building. We can get together and we'll have more to share with everyone.
Ward 3 puts out a very good newsletter too.
Oh,
And in fact,
great.
they tell a little history about the Marty
Great.
Bergman
Well,
Center
we can definitely
in last
connect
month.
folks to that. Okay.
Yeah, or well, I think it was
We'll-
June.
we'll
Maybe
link
it's
to that.
quarterly. I'm not sure how often.
Okay, great.
But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
they have a lot of, they're real informative.
Yeah, and they've been a huge
Yeah.
partner in all this work all these years, Ward 3. That's great. Well, thanks, Monica. I will give you
Good to see you. You too.